Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in today's video I am going to be teaching you how you can use Microsoft Word in your Android phone or your iPhone. Now this comes in handy maybe when you want to create an ebook, or let's say you are a student and you are giving an assignment and you don't have a laptop but you need to type it, or even when you want to type your undergraduate project, or you want to type your thesis. For example, when I was in school, when I was an undergraduate in my final year, I used my smartphone to type my project. Yeah, I used my smartphone to type my project. Even when I did my masters, when I wanted to write my master thesis, I used my smartphone too. I used Microsoft Word document on my smartphone to do the typing, and I also printed out. All right. Now, before we dive in into this, if you know that you are new to this channel and you have not subscribed, click the subscription button because I'm going to be releasing more interesting videos like this and I don't want you to miss it. You can also turn on the notification bell. If you do so, anytime I drop a new video, you'll be among the first set of persons that will be notified. This means that YouTube will notify you. YouTube will let you to know when I drop a new video. So turn on your notification button and also subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to drop a comment if you enjoyed this video. So let's get right into it. All right, so we are in Play Store now. All you need to do is to type Microsoft Word. And then this is it. You have Microsoft Word. This is the app you are going to download. It is 78 MB. So I'm just going to click on install. And then I will install the app. Alright, the app has finished downloading and it's installing. So I'll just wait for it to finish installing on my phone. So it has finished installing, so I'm just going to click on open. Alright, so when you open the app at first, it's going to ask you to go premium. So you can decide to start your 30 days free trial, you can decide to go premium, or you can decide to skip for now. So if you are just interested in just using it to write and you don't need any other special you don't need any special thing that comes with the premium version, I will advise you to click on skip for now. So I'm just going to press try later. Alright, so this is the app. This is how it looks like. Now to start writing, all you need to do is to click on this plus here. When you click on the plus, you are going to see something like this. You will see a blank document, you will see take a door, you will see take notes, make a list, blah blah blah. These one are done, they are just templates. They are just templates that you can use. For example, if you see this is a later template that you can just edit. You see this one. These are all templates, but I'm not interested in teaching you how to use templates. I'm interested in teaching you how you can write your own document from scratch. So just click on blank document. Now when you click on blank document, you are going to get to this stage. Now if you want to write, all you need to do is to tap,
just tap this stuff that is blinking here. When you tap it, you are going to see your keyboard come up, and you can just write. You can just write what you want to write. Alright, so I'm writing welcome to Auto Progress YouTube channel. Alright, so let me teach you guys how to use certain features inside the Microsoft Word document app. These features will help you to make your document more perfect, as if you typed it using a computer. So just click on this. Now I'm going to explain the use of these features here. The first one we have here is home. The first one we have here is home. Now in this home, this very first thing that they wrote calibre, this is font. Now most universities, they want their students to use Times New Roman font. That's the required font most universities will want their students to use. So I'm going to teach you how you can get the Times New Roman font. So all you need to do is to click on this. Now when you click on this, you are going to see a lot of fonts here. Now I recently used Times New Roman, that's why you are seeing it here. That's why you are seeing Times New Roman here. But if you are just using the app for the first time, you are not going to see Times New Roman as recently used. All you need to do is to scroll down. The fonts are arranged in alphabetical order. So all you need to do is to look for T, since Times New Roman starts from T. So you just have to scroll down. You scroll down to letter T. You scroll down to letter T, and then you are going to see Times New Roman, and you click on it. Now when you click on it, this stuff will change from Calibri to Times New Roman. Now let me just write something in Times New Roman font so you can see the difference. So I'm going to write the same thing. I'm going to write welcome back to Auto Progress YouTube channel. So as you can see, the Times New Roman font is different from the Calibri font. So let's go back. Now, apart from the fact that you can change the Times New Roman font, you can also change the size of the font. Now, most universities will require undergraduates to use size 14 as their size, while postgraduates will use 12 as their size. So I'm just going to click on this size, and I'm going to change it to 14. Now when I change it to 14, I want to show you what size 14 look like. So I'm going to show you what size 14 look like. So this is size 14. Welcome back to Auto Progress YouTube channel. So this is what size 14 looks like. So let's move further again. Now I'll click on this. Now if you watch here, you are going to see B, you are going to see I that is looking like it's bent, that's italics, is in italics format, and you are going to see U with a stroke at the bottom, and you are going to see AB with a cancellation mark. Now if you want your text to be bold, you will click on this B. If you want your text to appear in italics format, you click on this I. And if you want your text to have a stroke at the bottom of it, you are going to click on this U. And if you want your text to have a like cancel like mark, you are going to click on this AB. So let's experiment. So I'm just going to highlight this. When you want to highlight, all you need to do is to touch what you want to highlight. Then you see these two stuff that is here, that is like a location icon. Just drag one to the extent that you want to highlight, drag the other one to whatever length you want to highlight. Now I've already highlighted. Let me show you the use of this B, I, U and AB. So if I click on B, you will notice this thing, it becomes bold. Now this boldness can be used for headings. Let's say you want to write an heading of something, you can use this B. Now this is how it will be when you use the italics format. this is how it will be when you underline it, and this is how it will be when you stroke it. Now, apart from this normal highlight that I used, you can also choose the color your highlight will come out with. Let's say you want to highlight something permanently. Now, I don't know if you have seen some cases whereby, let's say, some write-up with some textbook where they will have highlights, and that highlight seemed like it was written with the book. So this is how you are going to do it. So you just click on this, and then you click on the color. Let me show you again. You click on this, and then you click on the color that you want your highlight to be. Now I clicked on red, and I also clicked on green. Now let's go back. You can also choose if you want your font to have color. You can choose if you want your font to have color. So I'm just going to click on font color, and I want to change my font color to blue. So note, anything I write now will now be in blue, as you can see. Now let's continue. You click on this place. Now you will see something like clear formatting. When you want to use clear formatting, highlight what you want to clear the format, and then click on clear formatting. It's going to undo these three things. This BIU, clear formatting is to undo this BIUAB. Alright, so now let's click on more formatting to see what more formatting can do. Now, if you're a science student, have you ever noticed that there are some tests that will have um let's say, to be as if, let's say, okay, not just science student, maybe you see a test, and then, or you see a number and it's raised to power something. So let me just let me just write FE, and I want FE to be raised to power something. I'll just click on this more formatting, and I'll click on superscript, and I'll write what I want to be at the top. You can also use this method if you want the stuff to be at the bottom too. So instead of using superscript, you are going to use subscript if you want it to be at the bottom. Now let's forge ahead. Now, have you seen a case whereby maybe in a textbook, or in a, let's say, in a textbook, or let's say in a, yeah, in a textbook, and then somebody is trying to put some points, and instead of writing number one point this, number two point this, there are some things like dot dot, plus plus, just some like good bullet points. So this is how you can do it. So I'm going to add bullet points to this test that I've already written. So I'm just going to click on the starting of the test. I'll click on this, and I'll come to bullets, and I'm just going to click on it. Now, as you can see, there are lots of awesome bullet points you can use. You can use a circle, you can use a square. There are lots of interesting shapes that you can use. So let me just pick this. Now, as you can see, I have used this bullet point. Now let me pick another bullet point again for this one. Look at, I use a different bullet point for the both of them. Now we are done with bullet points. Let's go to numbering. Now if you want to number stuff, it's as easy as ABC. Now all you need to do, you can decide to, let me just write out something. Let me write out, okay, I think my font is too small. Okay, so I'm just going to write FE, FE, and FE. Now watch what I will do. I'm just going to take my hand to the back of this FE, and I'm going to go to numbering. I'm going to click on numbering. As you can see, you will have different ways that you can number your write-up. You see this 1 2 3 with dots at the back of all the numbers. You can see the one with a bracket at the back of the numbers. You can see the one with Roman figure. You can see the one with capital letter ABC. You can see the one with small letter ABC, and you can see the one with a lowercase of Roman figures. So I'm just going to, let me use this one that has a lowercase of Roman figures. So as you can see, now let's move to the next one. Now the next one is this. Now let me show you guys something. When you click on this, you will notice that my tests, they are not well arranged. And normally if you open a good textbook, or you open a good storybook, or you open a good project work, you will notice that the tests are arranged end to end. Now if you want your own test to be arranged end to end, when you start typing on Microsoft Word, it's not just going to be arranged end to end for you. You have to do the work yourself at first. So this is what you are going to do. All you need to do is to highlight all your tests. Now after highlighting all your tests, you click on this, and then you see this stuff, you click on it, and when you click on it, your test is going to be arranged. Now let me write something well for you guys so that you can see the example better. So I'm just going to, let me just copy what I wrote before. Let me copy it and paste it multiple times. This is what I wrote, and I've pasted it multiple times. As you can see, the letters are arranged end to end. Let me show you what it will look like if the letters are not arranged end to end. So I will just highlight this, and I'll click on this, and I'll click on this. Let me show you. This is what it will look like if it's not arranged end to end. As you can see, they are not looking good at all. You will not see a textbook that looks like this. It's not arranged. So I'll just go back to my former format, and this is it. You see that the letters, the text that you wrote is well aligned here. So the next thing I'll teach you is paragraph formatting. So let me click on it. Now here you can choose how your special index is going to appear. That's how your paragraph is going to appear. For example, look at this first letter. If you notice, it's starting in the same place as the second and third letter. But if you are using paragraph formatting, you can decide how it's going to start. Let me click on special index. You see the first, if I choose this first line, you notice that the first line moved backward a bit. Now let me choose something else again. If I choose Anki, you will notice that the first line moved forward and the others moved backward. So normally if you notice some if you notice some books, when you read some books, you notice that the first line is always pushed backward. So this is how it is done. So I'll just click on the first line. This is how it's done. It's actually very simple. Now when you are using Microsoft Word, you don't just design like that. Sorry, you don't just type like that. You choose the space between your lines. For example, if you are doing a project, let's say you're a final year student, you are doing a project, there's a um, required number, there's a required line spacing number that you are going to use. You don't just like space your lines anyhow. So let me click on this. Let me click on, um I think undergraduates they use 1.5 line spacing, and I think masters they use 1.15 line spacing. All right. So the last thing I'm going to teach you here is styles. So let me click on it. Now I will just show you what these styles can do. You can use this to like I don't know if you have seen something like this in some books, like you are kind of quoting something, or when you want to make a quote where you write, um, where you have two lines, one at the upper side of the quote and one at the down part of the quote. So this is how you can use the features in Home in Microsoft Word. Now, my video is going to stop here today. Let me show you, apart from that, let me show you there are other features that you can use. Let me click on this Home. You will see Insert, you will see Draw, you will see Layout, you will see Review, you will see View. Now, this Insert, you can use it. Let's say you want to add images to your Microsoft Word. And for example, if you read books, you notice that there are images in the books. If you want to do your final year project, you notice that okay, there are um, images. Probably there are some images you have to incorporate into your work. You can use this insert to do it. Now, if you want to draw something, you can use this draw to do it. Then this layout is to organize how your overall work will be. Then you have review, you have views. In subsequent videos, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can use insert, how you can use draw, how you can use layout, and how you can use review and views. So this video is going to stop here today, and please, if you want to know when the other videos will be dropped, don't forget to turn on the notification button so that when I drop the video, you'll be among the first set of persons that will be notified that I have dropped a new video. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. So goodbye for now.